Hey, yo, it's Random Pop Culture News Freak here once again, aka Mr. MannyWolverine. You guys are interested in the Shortest channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, of course, Brightdown, BShoot, Minds, Odyssey, Reddit, BShoot, Rumble, just in case the channel gets shut down, terminated, God forbid, Shadowban, DDoS, hacked, deleted, whatever have you, God forbid, if that truly, pray to God, it never happens. Anyways, I know this came out about 2 or 2.5 years ago when this announcement was made, this Pokemon sort of clone spin-off game called Palworld. I've heard about it before. It's like, why do I remember hearing this title of this video game before? It rings a bell a little bit in my nostalgic memories. So it's from like 2020 and 2021. They showed the beta complex trailer for this. So I'm not sure if this is a brand new trailer we're getting, but I think it's early 2024, January, February, March we're getting it. Fortunately, we're not getting it this year. That's the only thing I know as far as I read on Twitter and Reddit and Instagram. And some YouTubers are saying that it's going to be 2024. I hope it's good. And some of them I remember in the first trailer almost 2.5, 3 years ago when I watched it, I think I might have done a reaction to it. I don't know if it was like Temtem. That was like the only other game that kind of Pokemon had a Pokemon sort of clone-esque vibe towards. And you know, since I've been with old school Generation 1, Gen 2 Pokemon, you know, I was a big hardcore fan of the series for a long ass time. Granted, Gen 8 and Gen 9 were completely fucking broken, in my personal opinion. Especially Gen 9. Gen 9 was way overly broken when it was released compared to Generation 8. I mean, the only problem with Gen 8 was some of the graphics looked kind of funky. And they still didn't have freaking voice acting in it. But 3, 2, 1, let's get it in. Let's go. Palworld. See if it's any good. I hope it's badass. Please. I hope it looks just as good as the first one does. And there's going to be updates to it. Alright, now we kind of looks like Gyarados a little bit. And fake old school old truck. I remember seeing this boy here, the one that looks like an evil version of my neighbor Totoro. Oh, they captured him in these little glass vessels. Oh, he looks cool. I don't remember seeing him before. There's some Riolu Lucario thing. That's freaky. That was some Barney or whatever. Okay, you give him some Monster Hunter vibes. That's decent. Oh, I forget you use guns and machines and weapons in this game. You would never do that in Pokemon. Oh, I remember seeing that part before. They were all green. They weren't orange and red. Oh, that looks badass. You're using the flying mechanic like you did in Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Alright. Oh, wow, this is only a minute long. The other one was 4.5 minutes when I reacted to the Mortal Kombat 1 Remake Remaster. Of course, completely different. I still gotta do a Persona 3 Remake Remaster reaction review, though. Actually came out yesterday in the Xbox presentation for Microsoft's Xbox freaking presentation on whatever they call Showcase. But it came out 4 days ago when they showed it on Summer Games Fest, so it's kind of older than that. Yeah, so fast overall thoughts, using opinions. Yeah, the music could have been a little bit better. I feel like it was kind of rushed. It was a little bit extra cheesy. I wasn't feeling the music vibes, unfortunately, that much. So the creators of Palworld, please make a better design, make way better music, and way better nostalgia vibes for the music vibes. I was getting it's kind of weak sauce, unfortunately. I'm not trying to shit on developers for making that video game music. It might not be Toby Fox or Spike Chunsoft or I don't know, Gran Turismo, Ridge Racer, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 90s, early 2000s sort of music. I got a little small complaint with that. That's it. And what else? 2 other things I want to talk about. It looks like they're going to do fusions in this game a little bit. I was getting a lot of Monster Hunter vibes from it. Wasn't that many Temtem vibes. It looks like they captured them in these, like I said before, I'll say it again, these little stained glass, like vessel things. Instead of Pokeballs or these Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap cards that they use for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I don't know. So there's kind of that, I guess. That sort of aspect, that collecting sort of aspect. I wonder if there's going to be like shiny versions of the Palworld sort of like creatures compared to, you know, there's always shiny Pokemon I'm shiny hunting. And speaking of which, I'm actually doing 2 of them right now. I completed Cubone last month. I'm doing Woobat and Pharaoh Seed from Pokemon X and Y. Really, really old ones. I got 2 shiny Woobats. I'm still trying to get a Pharaoh Seed. A shiny, because that's my baby there. I love Pharaoh Thorn in Gen 5. And then last but not least, I really hope there's voice acting. Please, if there is voice acting talent in this game, make it not cheesy or don't make it kindergarten or elementary school sort of like dumbed down baby talk. Like, what's over here? What's over there? Don't make it like Dora the Explorer bullshit. Please don't. Let's make it high school. Like, don't make it like super big galaxy brain, Einstein, Tesla, Elon Musk sort of like super hyperactive intellectual, like articulate sort of words where normally people aren't gonna understand what the hell you're talking about. But don't dumb it down super stupidly either. I'm just saying, please don't do that. Unless it wanted to be E for everyone, not T for teen. It might be T for teen. The way I'm seeing this trailer. And I hope there's really, really pretty waifu girls that are in here. Obviously, they do that a lot with Pokemon. A bunch. When it comes to, like, the older, like, mature, like, older, like, you know, real, real pretty mature older women, mommy chicks. They've done that a bunch of Pokemon. And they might do it to the younger chicks, as long as they don't make them to lowly or any of that shit. Because they'll probably get a bunch of backlash if Palworld does that. I don't know. I think with this one, I saw a couple other pictures when I was doing a thumbnail for this trailer. There's other parts where you get to use, like, rocket ships, and you get to use freaking airships or whatever. You get to blow up things, explode them into a million pieces, which is crazy. I don't think there's going to be blood or guts in this one, like how Mortal Kombat is. I highly doubt it's going to be that freaking highly violent, but it's really hard to say on it. Do better, Bo, Palworld. Okay, so first thing is first, like I said before earlier in this video, like I said before, I'll say it again. I'm wearing a different shirt because I just finished taking a shower. It's like an hour before I go to start work, so there's that, unfortunately. This is how to watch Ubisoft's 2023 forward. Expect Assassin's Creed, Prince of Persia, and Star Wars, and more. This comes from Asperara. So I guess it's starting, tomorrow, June 12th, okay. Summer Games Fest, Geoff Keighley and the Keighley 3. Keighley and the Summer Games Fest 2023 winds down. There are a few other more big developer presentations left, including Ubisoft 2023, and I know there's one for Capcom starting right now. By the time you guys see this, so there's that news. Good and bad news. So it says Netflix signs up Jump as United States password sharing crackdowns kicks off. This comes from Redditors from 3 days ago. I know this is kind of old, but I haven't said nothing about Netflix in a while. Just read the first two sentences there. Daily U.S. signups for Netflix have jumped off for the past few days after streaming giant's password sharing crackdown came into effect on May 23rd. Data from a research antenna show. The news that sent shares the company 2.3%, $418 in early trading. So yeah, any guys that have a sign up freaking registration for Netflix, in my personal opinion, I would probably just sign off it. That shit's gonna burn a hole in your wallet, especially nowadays with the way the economy is, especially United States and Canada. You're probably gonna suffer a buck ton more. In my personal opinion, you just get off of it immediately and just watch it for real. I know you shouldn't sail the high seas, but you got to in this case. And a little bit of sad news. I was heartbroken and shattered into a million pieces when I heard about this, because same thing that happened to dude Jonathan Majors 2.5 months ago, when he got accused of beating the crap and punching the living garbage out of his ex-girlfriend, fiance, chick or wife, whoever she was to him. It's happening to this dude. Black Panther Wakanda Forever starred Tecno Huerta, accused of being a, unfortunately, bad, harmful person, admits to fellow MCU actor Jonathan Majors on an ongoing scandal. Woman says that, quote, I made it very clear to them. And then Tecno Huerta, I think that's what he says, his career will take a major hit after the allegations proved to be true, and he may lose the MCU role as well. This comes from Comalo.com. That shit sucks to see it, man. As a fellow Spanish Latino person, Mexican, Puerto Rican, a little bit Spaniard. Bro, I really hope these allegations are fake. I hope they're 100% untrue, unreal, and I hope it's just mainstream media trying to shit on him badly. I really hope. And because he spoke some truth, maybe he's a truth alternative media person that's into the same stuff I'm into. He's wide awake like me, and he doesn't believe in government, and he doesn't believe in any of this and that. But then some people said it might have been a woke-ass freaking movie. I didn't think it was real woke at all, period. And there's like 2 other stories I wanted to talk about. One of them was pretty crazy as heck, in my personal opinion, because it has something to do with UFOs and stuff like that. And I was in here in Vegas, which was pretty fucking creepy and insane, but it's real. As insane as that is. And I know there was a second news story I wanted to talk about a little bit. Oh man, I don't know if I should have, but it's extremely sad though. It had something to do with Bobby Kotick and Activision Blizzard again. It was an update to that. I get a good shout out credit to my boy Young Ye that talked about it. I'll leave the link to his video down below. It goes way more into depth with that. And more microtransaction stuff that had something to do with Diablo 4. They're adding more pay-to-win cryptocurrency microtransaction shit, which sucks. As a fan that was real big in the PS1, PS2 era for Diablo series, that shit makes my heart hurt a bit nostalgically. My 10, 11-year-old self is crying right now. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Links to subscribe down below. Cartel Design. That's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, bros, my fanboys and fans, as always, my friends. Toxic emojis. I'll see you and I see you guys day, good night, wherever you're at in the world out there. Stay tuned for future content channel. Go to video game news and my news, Twitch drama news, Elon Musk news, Twitter drama, or YouTube drama news. Of course, celebrity gossip news I do once in a while. And of course, as always, reaction to segments like this one, of course. And that's it. Peace out, my Sarkart, Lates and Biosphene. Plus, I don't take any of the jab or the poke or the creepy nanobot, hydrogel acid, sickening POKE thing. Just in case. Stay far as hell away from that as you can. That's it. Peace out, Dubai. Talk to you soon. I'm out.